Welcome, I'll be reacting to Blake's 7, Season 2, Episode 10. This is a commentary, it is not a market substitute. Support the original on BritBox. Are we doing group yoga here? Nice.
Fantastic mountain scenery, and the gravity's so low you can practically fly.
Ooh.
Switch to manual.
New course, destination, asteroid PK118. Del 10 course
All right,
aborted.
I heard.
Oh,
I just don't
poor
believe it.
Villa.
Del 10?
Not anymore, Blake's just switched.
You what?
Blake!
Something they can all agree on, it looks like.
I command this ship. Do you indeed?
You lead. We don't take commands.
You've always explained, given us reasons for
yes.
things.
When he had any. This time I choose not to.
Yeah, this is very suspicious. Probably being controlled. It kind of sounds like all that random programming that the Federation kept stuffing in his head is finally kind of clashing and causing him to have difficulties. That's my guess. Could this asteroid be where they reprogrammed him? Or would that be an Earth facility?
Of course. As trigger signals for hypnotic states, used to condition convicted offenders for memory revision.
With another human being
What?
who must remain conscious.
Deprogram him, in other words.
Remember, this is for your beloved leader.
I hope Blake appreciates
Avon.
this.
Hypnotic procedure, audio pulse signal.
Even Avon looks worried.
Mad, stop it!
Tranquilizer pad!
This is a mess.
Hypnotic illusion to eradicate memory.
Then abort course for asteroid PK118 and resume course for planet Del 10.
Zen is like, humans can't make up their minds.
You're in charge now, are you?
Can you think of anyone more suitable? Yourself, perhaps?
I'm cool with it.
And why not?
Avon's in charge.
I'm as good as you are.
Callie would be another good choice, I think, as leader. But she's sometimes too compassionate and would get them into trouble.
Avon and Callie,
What about them?
paired up. Mutual affinities.
You mean?
Oh, it's been going on for some time now.
Good. I've been shipping them for a while. Obviously, Blake is still under the influence of his programming and is making stuff up to convince Villa to go back to the asteroid. But I kind of hope this is sort of based on some truth, because I really, really want Avon and Callie to be together. Don't give us false hope, show, please.
The first thing to do is resume course for that asteroid.
Right.
One more thing, Villa.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Villa! Zen's like, really? Again? Oh no, is he locking them in? He's not a door expert, but might be able to get them out, given some time.
But leaving them trapped.
Only for a few days. Bring them to their
A
senses.
few
On a
days?
deserted asteroid, Blake. I don't like it.
Wretched mining companies. No sense of aesthetics.
What do you want them to do? Landscape?
What do you want them to do? Landscape? Has anyone played Terraforming Mars? It's this board game where you can kind of pick and choose how you want to play it. You can landscape, put lots of trees out, work on getting the oxygen content up, or you can just kind of play for money and basically strip mine. Makes me wonder how these three would play Terraforming Mars. I feel like Callie would be just planting forests everywhere. Her spread of cards would be like bringing in animals, bringing in lichen. I think Jenna would have a really nicely balanced game. Avon would be very strategic, and he would play all the mean cards, like destroying other people's plants in order to get resources himself, and all the other players would be like, stop playing those, Avon. Sorry, I like to think about what the crew would do on their downtime. I don't think someone would have to live there. They could just kind of stop by every now and then to maintain it, right?
The air system's already on. Lights too. And the artificial
Never mind, maybe
gravity
there is someone there. Nice. Robes. There's a lot of people here. Oh, I love the little blaster he has. Reminds me of Queen Amidala's.
The mind Still sharp, but the physique, as you see, he is Shivan, defender of truth.
Shivan? We thought he'd been killed in a Federation trap.
A vile betrayal, and all but fatal.
Oh, you're quite right to doubt me. A participant in that mockery of a trial.
Mm-hmm. I want to trust them, but I don't.
Shivan and his friends, a senior Federation official. A chance.
Or a trap. No. 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 It's awfully convenient that they're wrapped up in all those wrappings. I think it's Travis.
Confidential report on your trial, Blake, and the subsequent elimination of your defense lawyer when he discovered that the evidence against you had been falsified.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. I miss him. That was so upsetting in the first episode.
Yes?
Yes.
Governor Legrand of Outer Gal for you.
Legrand? I simply wanted to check in person.
Of course. Your renowned attention to detail.
A habit of office.
Quite so.
The tension between these two. I still feel like she has a plot going on with all this. She could have gotten that anywhere.
Is that man really Shivan?
He could be. A voice scan is incompatible with that tracheal vent, but he conforms with records of size, weight, and gender. In the absence of a cell tissue scan...
What about Van Glind?
So it's here on board.
Right.
What do we do?
Locate and destroy it.
And restore Blake to his senses.
Why is he holding that medical box device? Is it really necessary? Or is that the power source?
To destiny, my friends.
To destiny.
One moment.
Avon.
Listen to Aurak.
The funny thing is, under the influence, Blake was worried about these two teaming up, and they actually did.
That, according to Aurak, has direct control over your mind.
At this close range, it could cause serious damage to your computers.
Is that correct, Aurak?
No. Negative. Denied. Incapable of damage.
The surest way of protecting Aurak from damage is to switch him off. Is that correct, Avon?
No!
Leave us the key.
Why?
This is so bad. I'm 100% on Team Avon right now. Nice model work.
I could try frequency intervention, but... What do you want?
My Lady Legrand.
What's wrong?
My lady.
What? Was I right? I knew it. I knew it. I called it. I have to respect Servalin. This is a brilliant plan.
It was her idea to send the incapacitated rebel Shivan as a...
He actually looks better with the bit of a beard growing. He should leave that. Oh, he was just loyal. Oh no. This entire thing was a setup.
Governor Legrand, you are completely surrounded.
So the governor was someone who could be trusted. Travis was acting so sus, I just kind of suspected all of them.
What's happening?
Time to teleport out.
Callie, teleport immediately.
Oh
Teleport emergency.
Get Blake up.
no. I'm surprised Travis went down there because didn't he want the ship?
No, Callie. Stop. No teleport.
You read me, Jenna.
Oh, good. Oh no.
What are we all standing around for? Or has the Federation disappeared? Our problem is to find Star 1, if you hadn't forgotten.
I'm sorry to have to inform you that he is himself, all right?
I hope they still take those 23 hours to properly deprogram Blake so this can't happen again. But that was really interesting, getting to see the governor and how hard she had been working, that there were other people within the Federation who felt the government was corrupt and were trying to do what they could. But of course, Servalon, 10 steps ahead of them. I love her. But I also am very disappointed we couldn't just present the case and get the full-on rebellion started. I really appreciate how they give the Federation a nuanced stance, meaning they're not just the automatic bad guys, as it were. There are Federation officers and civilians, politicians who agree that what the Federation is doing is wrong, and they're trying to do what they can, but it's just difficult. Everything's being monitored. And I kind of understand that because in our culture, we're also somewhat futuristic in that there are cameras and monitoring devices everywhere. Even what websites you go to are kind of being tracked. So in a way, it's much harder to hide what you're doing. Everything is just kind of public. And it's a lot more difficult to get a resistance off the ground as a result. So I like that they brought this out in the episode. I also thought that Avon and Callie made an incredible team, which merely made me ship them more.